Hello and welcome to the Ash Note section video. Another video behind the scenes on what we've been up to. And to be honest with you, we'll start today's video with our Nissan Juke. Formerly known as Red 5, currently at the moment known as the Raspberry Phantom. Trying to go a few jobs to get this back on the road, obviously, as it is technically off the road at the moment. This is a 2011 Nissan Juke. I think from the last video you've probably seen me pumping up the tyres and changing the back wiper blade, basic maintenance. However, on that video, I don't ask me how, but the sound decided, we're not going to record it. So, apologies for that one, but the video is up on the channel, but there's just no sound. Okay, walking around this Nissan car, it needs a wash, to be honest. It doesn't show up much on camera, but it does need a wash. As you can see on the bonnet, all the green pollen is basically on there. So I have got to wash it, as I suffer with hay fever every year, which is great. It is a 5-door hatchback. Basically, it's been parked up. I moved it out and about for a bit, trying to get it ready to go up into the garage for repair work. But however, other projects are in the garage at the moment, and they take their sweet time. As you can see there, it really does need a clean. Obviously, with a few scratch marks and all that since the time it's been parked here. I've also got to do that back tyre. Now, on the last video, I changed the back wiper, as the rubber was all gone. I took it off a Renault Clio, as the back wiper blade was the same, and it fitted in absolutely beautiful. Let's put that back by there. However, it does need a clean, and obviously I'll show you on the inside it needs a clean. It's not going to be one of the longest videos today. As you can see, had a just use it for temporary storage, and thank goodness you haven't got smelling vision, because it does need a clean and it does stink a little bit. I also got to change the radio as well, as the radio does not work. However, that's not the biggest issue I got with this car. I've got a couple of issues with this car, but that's not the biggest one. My reflection here. That's not the biggest issue. If we come into the back, obviously this is the back seat. Now obviously, got coat hangers, don't ask me why. However, this is not the issue. The biggest issue is, I seem to have an unwanted passenger or guest. Now I've cleaned this so many times, but they've come back, and whoever it's come back, they've not only chewed the back seat, but it's had a right go of the seat belt, as you can see here. Now, I've had two other Nissan Jukes come in. Obviously, I have cleaned the back, obviously when this car was clean. But however, they have started bringing their own food and their own crap. Because when I cleaned it all, last time I cleaned it, the back seats and all were perfect and laid down. However, he's chewed himself and he's chewed the seat belt. Now, I have got a backup seat and a backup seat belt. But till I can get rid of him, I got a funny feeling he's just going to come back and basically chew the other seat. Now I have looked in the back. Move this up a second. And I have pulled all that down. And yet I cannot find him. I even gone to the other side, pulled that down. I pulled the back up. Excuse the mess in the back. But just seems I can't find anything here. Now the other issue that I have with this car that I need to do, and the reason why we called it, I used to call, well, still the Red 5, but it's known now as the Phantom Raspberry Blower, which I will show you, or demonstrate to you actually. Just bear with me 2 ticky seconds. As you'll notice, the exhaust is off. Well, you can't hear much of the Raspberry Phantom, but you can hear it when it's actually when it's warmed up a bit. But yeah, so that's where we are with the Nissan Juke at the moment. Needs a wash. I need to find out where the where the guest is, but that's about it until we get it in the garage. I can get the back. I got the back box, but I need the mill section now. Also, it didn't help having the flu last week, but there we are. The joys of modern motoring. So I will catch you on the next Ash Note video on living with a Nissan Juke. Until then, I will catch you on the next video. Ooh, it's a Nissan with a permanent passenger.